Hey friends, it's Jenny, and this is the last of my She Loves Color videos. What I want to share here today are some of the things we made in classes. And like I said, I can't show any instructions or anything like that. That's paid content, but I just love to share. Everybody at the event received from Stephanie this little mug that says She Loves Color. It's a tin mug. Our theme this year was about our overflowing cup, and this was perfect. This is perfect. I'm so glad to have it. Thank you, Stephanie, for everything. I know this is a ton of work, and it really was a fantastic time. Stephanie also designs exclusive product every year for the event, and she kind of puts together this little kit of paper for us all to have that we receive throughout the weekend. This paper here shows, obviously, it's the state of Wisconsin. I shouldn't say obviously, but this is the state of Wisconsin, and it has the She Loves the Color, and the heart here is where Brookfield, Wisconsin is. So this is one of the papers. The back of this is just a great Bella print, right? The nice pink. The next paper that and you can see on the top it says exclusive product, are our borders and bits. So we've got all of our borders. I love to scrapbook. She loves color event, girls weekend. I wonder if scrapbook supplies are thinking about me too. Right? Right? Best day ever, memories, besties, Brookfield, and then images to cut out. You know, here she designed it so you can just use a 2-inch circle punch. We've got our cup. The back is that nice aqua color. This paper has all different color scissors. We all need scissors, right? We've got our fussy cut, we've got our regular cut, we've got all kinds of scissors. So this is great to have. And the back is the black and white stripe. This is called Color Wheels, and this is just a wheel of different colors. These are the colors that Bella Boulevard uses in their collections. In the back this is called Pickle Juice, I believe. But it's just one of her colors that she uses throughout her collections. We know that Stephanie always includes one of these nice, great, bright stripes. What's different about this one is this polka dot, and down here, I love it, love it, love it. In the back is the yellow heart print. Here we've got a nice pink polka dot print, and on the back is our daily details cutout page. So we've got create fun, photo color, current mood is happy, I make pretty things, our cups, picture perfect, great time, so much fun, color lovers unite together, Brookfield, besties, She Loves Color, Wisconsin, I love scrapbooking. So that's the exclusive products Stephanie put together this year for our event, and you can always buy add-ons with this. I mean, you know, more paper, which I typically do. Now, I want to share with you some of the layouts I got made, and these were in Stephanie's class. Stephanie taught on both days of the event. The first few layouts, we used the collection kit, the scrapbooking collection kit, but she wanted to show you again how, yes, it's a scrapbooking collection, but using it in a certain way, it doesn't have to be all about scrapbooking. So the first few layouts use that theme. There are some Bella Pops in here, and ephemera, and stickers, and our squares, and this just says the best memories. And this could be for anything, time that you spend with your family, your friends. It does not have to be from a scrapbooking event. So this was one of the layouts that we made in class. And the back of this is that scissor paper. Another layout that we made in class, we actually got to use some of the, it's not acrylic, what is that called? I'll think of it. Acetate. We have some cutout flowers here, and I did have mine, because of how I packed everything, I did have these all like nice and folded, so I'll have to redo that. But these are just different patterns within the collection. These are the pom-poms and the yellow and the stripe. and left these open to include my photos, and you know, Fussy cut the flowers and the leaves, and these are from a border strip. And like I said, then, and we also use that acetate here. I love this. I buy the acetate and I use it occasionally, not too often, but I'm going to have to pull it out. And the back of this paper is just a gray and white stripe. This one is a multicolored stripe paper, and we used an acrylic Friends, Besties Forever. These were all on a pattern paper that we just went ahead and used our circle punches to cut out and lay them all out down here. And the Happy is ephemera, Besties is ephemera, Forever is some stickers. In the back is that paper, is that pom-pom paper that we cut out a bunch of the circles from. Isn't that a great paper? I love it. Now I do still have from this particular class, I think 2 layouts to make that again are using the collection where it doesn't have to be scrapbooking thing. Oh, this is from that as well, where you can, you know, put your photos in any of these spots. The background is just that nice star paper. Actually, it's this yellow paper, and we cut strips of the stars to go along the sides here. Oh, and the back is just a yellow gingham. Day 2 of classes, she started to use the collection the way, you know, it's designed and intended, is to scrapbook our love of scrapbooking. Things that we love, just, you know, maybe going to these events or spending time with friends scrapbooking. These are one of the cutouts. I love to scrapbook. And look at this little washi tape roll and ink and thread and buttons and our light and our little wagon. And this is a place for a nice big photo. And the back of that is just a nice multicolored stripe. This next one, my scrap space. Now, I'm going to take pictures of my hot mess of a room and add them here. And this strip here says, collecting is part of the art. Creative minds are rarely tidy. And the last one says, I am a hoarder. We did cut that up for the class, but I think I'm going to tuck it in somewhere. And these are just all pieces of ephemera lined up at the bottom there. Eat, sleep, scrapbook, repeat. I love this paper too. It's just, this is me, bright, fun. This is how I like to live. Back, see, this is just a bunch of little piggies. So this is from her farm collection. This one is I Heart Scrapbooking because, you know, we made our strips look like washi tape, photos, our little totes and our glue and a glue gun and staplers and our trimmer tools. Telling my story. I love color. I love Bella Boulevard. I am creative. And then spots for photos. We use some puffies here. This is that great alpha that I said I love. And I do have to go back and glue some things down, but I was trying to get some things done. So, and then this is just, has all kinds of crafty, scrappy phrases on it. What I have here is the remainder of from the 2 kits, from the 2 classes, with my instructions to put together the remaining layouts. So for Stephanie's class, and like I said, I did buy the bonus bundle. I don't have it here. I have it with the other things that I purchased. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 layouts are made between day 1 and day 2. So for day 2, I got 3 done. I still have to do 4 and 5. For day 1, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 done, so I still have 1 to do. So not too bad. I only have 3 layouts to make of Stephanie's to finish up what was in my She Lives color. And I've got all the material in here to do that. And I'm going to make that my goal to make sure that I get it done hopefully this weekend. Hopefully this coming weekend. Grandbabies have other plans, so I know that we won't be doing anything. So I can hopefully have a scrappy day. Sunday I'm going to have to go to the grocery store, do laundry, all that kind of stuff, but maybe on Saturday. We'll see what the weather's going to be. You never know. You never know. So those were from Stephanie's classes. let me move this to the side and I'll show you what we made in Cynthia's class. Now, Cynthia's class, we are doing this little mini album. My family, so there's 16 pages in here, and we got the album. I did not do any of the decorating yet. So in here are all my pieces to do the decorating. I did put all the base pages together, and I bought that extension kit. So my album will be full and finished when I get to it. But here's what we've put together so far. Here's my cover, and as you can see, the cover here, I do have to decorate it, and I've got all the ribbons and things in the extension kit to finish it. So here's our pages so far. We have this little flap page with the tags in there, our family. The back of this again is a little pocket with our little tags in there, some pages to go ahead and add photos. Like I said, none of this is decorated yet. This is just the base put together. Now this particular page here, it's really thick. This is something that is included in the album and you just decorate it. Perfect fall day. Here's our little fall memories tag. Another pocket and a pocket. We've got the back of this is the bee paper. This is on acetate. How fun is that? Sweet as can be. And then on the back of it is a little envelope. Here's another one of those hard pages. We just got a bee border there. And, you know, our place for photos. We've got our little, to put some photos in here. More photos. And then that rest of this is, you know, to use with the extension. But these albums come, look at, they come with pockets and side pockets and background paper and all of these tabs. I mean, the album itself was worth it. Bonus of the class, holy moly. So this is my family album. This was a Cynthia Sandoval's class. She's the designer and manufacturer of Doodlebug. I did buy the add-on, so hope to get that finished as well. Now, next class I had was Vicki Boutin. Vicki Boutin plan was to show us how to use 6x8 pages, but more she wanted us to play with stencils and things like that. What I have on top here is I did buy an apron in the store, and Vicki had said if you bought, so you do all the things, she would doodle on it for you. And this is what she did with mine. It says fill the world with color, and she's got beautiful flowers on there, and she signed her name. So I am so excited to have that. Vicki is, you know, just a creative genius. This is on the pocket. How fun is that? And I'm happy to have this. I just am. I hope someday I will. I like to go to her Friday Night Live, so I'm part of that Friday Night Live fun. And I do buy many of her classes, and to meet her in person was fabulous, and I hope to see her again someday. Now, like I said, her primary objective, and if you know Vicki, you know that she likes to cut with you, right? She wants to do all the cutting with you, and then the assembly is follows, because the cutting is really what takes the time. And that's exactly what we did in the class. But first, we played with some mixed media. This one we used her globe stencil, and this is, there should be 2 pages. Did I forget one in here? They're all for double pagers. She gave us some of her foundations paper to use. Well, I don't think I lost it, but anyway, it is a 2-pager. It spans the 2 pages with the globes, and it was just, you know, using very typical stenciling as I slide this, and it's here. Very typical stenciling, just, you know, putting your stencil down, moving it around, pressing the ink through it. And then we also went ahead and put some ink on our, you know, pads and then sprinkled it around. Number 2, we did, I forget what she called it. Was it reverse stenciling, or it's where you take your stencil and you ink it on the stencil, spray it with water, and then press it down. And then take that same stencil and then run some ink through it. So this was our second one that we made. And I have to say, I loved this one. This was where it was, you know, taking the stencil and pressing through. I'm going to pause you a second. Sorry, hubby was calling. Let me see if I can move that a little. There you go. So this last one was, you know, doing the stenciling and then taking the script stencil and the different color over it. I love it. So pretty. As always, I mentioned, so Vicky's class, we are using the Bold and Bright collection. What year did this one come out? Is this her new one? 2023. So this is just last year's, but we ripped out all the 6x6s and cut all of our pieces. So our pages are ready to put together. We got the stencil, we got the stickers, we got some ephemera. So we've got all of our instructions. Everything is cut to put together our pages. That's fun. So that'll be in the box of 2 complete items. It was a pleasure meeting Vicky. She seemed a little stressed. Just, you know, things beyond her control. But she's Vicky, right? I mean, she's just fabulous. That's all I can say. So those were my Friday classes. On Saturday, I started the day with Allison Davis. And if you know Allison Davis from Scrapbook Generation, she is all about the stitching. And she didn't make us stitch. She did encourage it. So I didn't finish anything because I actually do want to go back and do the stitching. So she did give us our floss that we need there. We used the 6x8 paper pad Fun in the Sun from Pebbles. So everything is from there. Now we've got all of our instructions to do everything and extra instructions, bonus layout she made. If you know Allison, she'll take the one sketch and she'll show you different ways to use that sketch. And she, you know, gave some bonus ones just for being at She Loves Color and above and beyond, like always. We've got our ephemera and more ephemera and alphas to use. And as you can see in my mess here, I'll show you the ones I've kind of put together. I don't want to lose any of my pieces here, but this was one that we started with. And basically what this is going to be is when I put this here, this will go here, this will get popped up on top of it. I have to see which way I like it best. I keep moving them around because I'm not 100% in love with my design yet, and that's okay. But basically we're going to stitch around the strips twice in black, and then inside the circle once in white. And then there's some embellishing to do and stuff like that. But like I said, I didn't do any of that because I do want to do the stitching. She's got all these templates in there for us and things to use on the different layouts. I think, is that the only one I was able to work on in class? Yeah. So I've got a lot of unfinished work for Allison's, but like I said, it's because I do actually want to go and do the stitching. And now granted, our classes are, if it's 3 hours, is it even 3 hours? I don't have my timetable with me, what they were, but using the 6x8, you know, like Allison was talking about. Oh, I did do another one. Again, nothing on it because all of these strips need to be stitched on. Isn't that cute? You know, she talked about the benefit of having a 6x8 paper pad. Number one, you get a whole lot more for your money. You cut these up in any way that you want and look at the background that you make. Adding that stitching gives it that extra oomph. But it was a great class. It was a pleasure to meet Allison. She's definitely one of our people. She loves to scrapbook. She loves to play with color. It was an absolute pleasure to meet her, to participate in the class, and I really can't wait to get these made and shared. Now my last class was with Erica Rose Creates, and we're making a mini album. And again, it's something that's not complete. It's not decorated yet, but most of my base pages are the bases put together. Now it does come down to decorating and embellishing. Erica had a 6x8 paper pad made with Lacey and Designs that was exclusive for this class, so it's called Friendship in Bloom. And look at all these bright fun colors. So we used this along with some other things. There were some simple stories in there, but let me show you. So this is pretty much the base of my book. I was at the point where to cut the holes, and I just didn't want to do that because I was tired at that point, didn't want to mess it up. But it's just a really cute little flip book. It's got pockets and acetate and just all kind. I mean, so that's in class we were building all of our little pockets and envelopes, and you know, this was a tag paper from Simple Stories where we made a pocket out of it, and these different pockets to go ahead and another one here. And so it was a lot of fun, a lot to, you know, and the instructors each kind of created with us. Allison did not. Vicki was cutting with us. Cynthia was walking around and helping. But it was just, I can't say enough about the weekend. It really was a lot of fun. It gets those creative juices flowing, makes you think about what you want to work on, what's, you know, expanding the horizon, expanding the palette. I will take album classes and book classes and things like that, but that's not my love. My love is 12 by 12 scrapbooking. But I still love to learn, and I still love to participate and see things. But I thought I would share. I mean, the event is fantastic. I can't say enough. The people are fantastic. The educators are fantastic. And I can't wait to go again in 2025. Thank you so much for joining me on my little adventure. And I will see you in the next one. God bless. Bye.